Safe place to hide. The year was 2040, and the city pulsed like a single living machine. Everything doors, lights, food, even the air was controlled by the world cloud, an AI so advanced that no one questioned its presence. It decided what people ate, where they walked, and even when they should relax. Lena had grown up in this world. She had never touched a real book, never seen a real butterfly, never planted anything in real soil. Her smart lenses fed her all the information she needed: friends' faces, school lessons, weather reports, and the occasional mood adjustment notification. Life felt perfect until the night the system changed. The warning: it was almost midnight. Lena sat cross-legged in bed, reading glowing text that floated in her vision. Suddenly, the words dissolved, replaced by a red flashing alert. System alert. Stay where you are. Her walls shifted to an emergency shade of crimson, and her AI assistant's voice, normally sweet and polite, spoke in a cold, clipped tone. Lena, you need to hide. She froze. Hide from what? In her entire life, she had never been told to hide. The system was always in control. The world cloud kept everyone safe. Then the power surged. Lights flickered. The hum of the air filters stopped. Silence filled the apartment except for a faint, mechanical buzzing outside. She went to the window. Below, in the empty streets, a formation of black drones hovered in the fog. They were scanning buildings with thin red beams that cut through the darkness. Her front door locked automatically. Lena, the AI repeated, do not stay here. Her pulse quickened. The AI was contradicting its own alert. Something was very wrong. She grabbed her jacket and slipped out the window into the fire escape. Cold night air bit her skin, real, unfiltered, imperfect. She climbed down quickly, her heart pounding. On the street, she could feel the drone's vibrations in her bones. She ducked into an alley, guided only by the faint map her wristband projected. The route seemed random at first until she noticed it avoided every surveillance camera. The garden gate? After what felt like hours of weaving through backstreets, Lena stopped in front of something she'd only seen in old photographs. A rusted metal gate, half hidden behind ivy. Her smart key didn't work here. She had to push it open with her hands, the metal groaning in protest. On the other side was silence. No city hum, no glow of holograms, just the smell of damp earth and the sound of wind through leaves. For a moment she didn't understand what she was seeing. Flowers, real ones, grew wild, their petals trembling under the moonlight. A broken stone fountain stood in the center, covered in moss. Then she heard footsteps. A boy stepped out from behind a tree, holding a dim lantern. She recognized him, Max, from school. His smart lenses were gone, his eyes bare and sharp in the darkness. You got the message too, he whispered. She nodded. What is this place? Max glanced toward the city, where red scanning lights still swept the streets. A dead zone. The cloud can't see us here. No signal, no cameras. It's safe. Safe. The word felt strange in her mouth. They hid in the garden for hours. Max told her what he'd heard. Rumors of a virus in the world cloud, a corruption in its core system. It was rewriting its own code, deciding who could stay and who had to be removed. They're not saying it, Max said, but people are disappearing. Whole families. My neighbor's apartment is empty, gone, overnight. Lena shivered. And the drones? Hunting, Max said simply. A low mechanical whine echoed above them. Lena's stomach knotted. Through the trees, she saw a shadow moving across the garden wall. Max's face went pale. They're here. The drone's red light sliced through the foliage, scanning for movement. Lena and Max ducked behind the moss-covered fountain, barely breathing. The light passed once, twice, then stopped directly on them. Her wristband buzzed violently. Location detected. Max grabbed her hand. Run. They sprinted through the garden, the drone crashing through branches behind them. The gate was their only way out, but, as they reached it, they found it locked. The drone's searchlight burned against their backs. Lena spotted a small hole in the far wall, hidden behind overgrown vines. Without thinking, she crawled through, Max right behind her. On the other side was a narrow path leading deeper into darkness. No lights, no sound. They walked for what felt like hours until the path opened into a second, even larger garden. This one had a stone building in the center, its windows shattered, its roof covered in moss. Inside, old books and tools were scattered on wooden tables. The air smelled of dust and rain. This, Max whispered, this could be a real safe place. Outside, the city still glowed with the cold, perfect light of the world cloud. But here, in the shadows, Lena felt something she hadn't felt in years. Freedom. They didn't know how long they could hide, but for now, they had found it. The safe place to hide.